Outrage from another victim of the man known as the Jogger Rapist, that he's getting out of prison without more warning to the public in all this. And Dan, of course, you were the first to report on Richard Gilmore, who will be getting out of an Oregon prison next week, and then he'll be placed in subsidized housing in Portland's Old Town area. So this will be late next week.
A lot of controversy, a lot of concern. So now I'm talking to the organization that developed the score sheet the parole board recently used to classify Gilmore as low risk to attack again. And we also look about whether it's reliable. It only counts his history and not his current psychological state. I also talked to another one of his victims who says the parole board is victimizing her again.
He broke it through my parents' bedroom window and dragged me out of my living room.
Colleen Kelly was just 13 when Richard Gilmore attacked her in her southeast Portland home. It was 1980. Gilmore had a stocking over his head.
I will never forget that voice. That voice is implanted in my head.
Colleen is one of the 8 or 9 victims Gilmore admits to attacking, each dealing with the knowledge he's about to get out of prison. Classified as just a low-level sex offender, based on this 10-question assessment of his history by the Oregon Parole Board. That assessment is called the Static 99R. It does not penalize Gilmore for the prior crimes beyond his one conviction in 1986. That was his attack on 13-year-old Tiffany Edens while she was alone in her Gresham home. The statute of limitations ran out for the other victims. Those cases are not counted under the guidelines devised by the researchers behind the Static 99R.
What we actually know from the research is that one of the best ways and most predictive ways to measure someone's criminal history actually isn't the number of victims they've had. It is the number of times they've gone before a judge and been sentenced.
Assistant professor and forensic psychologist Micah Helmus is the vice president for research for SARNA, the Society for the Advancement of Actuarial Risk Needs Assessment. The Canadian nonprofit is behind the Static 99R, which says it's the most widely used sexual recidivism risk assessment instrument in the world. The score sheet gives Gilmore a lot of credit towards being a low-level sex offender because he's 63 years old.
Even some of the most prolific criminals do tend to burn out at some point as they get older. And this is even more true of sexual offenses. This, might be a function of testosterone decreases, so aggressiveness decreases, sex drive decreases with age. There's also research that people's personalities change with age. They tend to mellow out.
Overall, Gilmore scored a 0 on the Static 99R in the middle of the low-risk zone. To a layperson without the extensive training on how to perform the test, Gilmore would seem to score a 6, or high risk.
It is meant to be a tool that can rank offenders pretty well on their risk to reoffend based on simple, straightforward criminal history and demographic information that's easy to obtain in the criminal justice system. It's not meant to be a comprehensive psychological evaluation of personality characteristics and risk factors.
Helmus says research shows the severity of the offense does not increase the likelihood that a person will reoffend when they get out of prison. Well, Colleen Kelly is bitter Gilmore's release is happening at all. He was originally sentenced to twice as much time in prison until the parole board cut his sentence in half just a year after his 1987 conviction, where she testified against Gilmore in court as a young teenager.
I come home from work at night and I check every room in the house from top to bottom, make sure nobody's hiding. It does change your life forever.
So Gilmore has not had a full psychological exam since 2016, and now he's getting out because his sentence is over. Multnomah County tells us it'll give Gilmore additional testing. Will place him on a high-risk supervision plan. That's the good news. He'll have a strict curfew and regular check-ins, and that includes making him wear a GPS ankle monitoring device. We're also told they'll reevaluate whether he needs to continue wearing that every 30 days.
Okay, we know certainly the alarm for these victims, these survivors, is that, of course, that he is getting out in the first place, no matter how much they'll look closely at him. You've also talked about the Static 99R. Talk about why the parole board uses that to determine the sex offender's risk level.
So it used to be done by the Department of Corrections. It got transferred to the parole board in 2015. They have this massive backlog of 20,000 sex offenders who need to be leveled. And in theory, a simple test like the static 99R would allow you to get through that and make some progress.
Right.
They've made some progress, but as I said, there's still 20,000 sex offenders that still need to be leveled.
Gosh, so there's even more paperwork with that to do.
Yes, and I'm working on a story looking at that in depthly. We'll have that in the coming days.
All right, Dan, of course, highlighting this case has been quite the story, and we appreciate that. And I know you'll continue to stay on top of that in your investigation.